What's up? It is DPort here from DPortGaming, and welcome to game number 2 between Reprisal and Catchy. Reprisal changing up his color, I believe, and Reprisal going red, Catchy going his standard light blue. Once again, Catchy is going straight for the Alter Zig, so this could be interesting to see what he's going to do. I mean, it could be a Fiend or Ghoul build at this point. It's really a toss-up. Reprisal going for the Barracks, and this map is Sacred Valley, I believe. Oh my gosh, I think, yeah, it's SV, it is SV. So anyways, we got Catchy spawning at the bottom left, and this is a really good map for human. It's pretty easy to expand, the creeps aren't too bad, and it's a good map for human, but this map is also really good for Orc, but of course there is no Orc on this map. I'm playing right now, and Catchy is going for a Crypt, so this means he is going to go for the late Fiends and maybe do the same exact strat as he did game 1, getting the Tomb of Relics up. So it does look like he's going to try to do a little bit of harassing with the DK because he is going for quick Tomb, and I mean, that's the standard build anyways for ghouls. So it does look like it does look like he is gonna go for some ghouls. We got DK coming out for Catchy. Usually against human, it's always DK. It would be something crazy once in a blue moon if you get something other than a DK. Got Mountain King coming out for Repriser. Thank God, something to mix it up. I think Repriser understands that he's got people watching this game, and people want to see something new. Or something different, at least in the best of 3. So we got Mountain King coming out for Reprisal, and Catchy. It's gonna be interesting to see how much harassment Catchy can do to this Mountain King and Footman army. I mean, he will be able to go for more surrounds. Gonna be interesting to see what Reprisal is gonna do. Actually, if he's gonna go for Sky Push or if he's gonna go Quick Expand. He is making quite a lot of militia at this point. And nothing, no vault yet coming up, so standard human build at this point is making a third farm. And there we go, we got militiamen coming out, most likely going to try to take down this orange creep camp to the side. That's what mostly human players do, especially who'll be able to take it down with a stormbolt. Most likely going to use one stormbolt and save it for the DK, and maybe try to go for surround DK, but DK really needs to get over there and try to get some harassment done. Maybe we'll get one time left for one more creep, and it does look like we have a footman coming in to scout Catchy's base, and footman go straight for the Acolyte. And a lot of weak peasants here coming from Reprisal, and DK is going to be able to get, won't be able to get any creep jacks, but will be able to get a few coils on some of these peasants. He's going to get one, or 2, and maybe even 3 peasants, depending on how quick that coil is going to rejuve. And there we go. Ooh, he's bringing militia, going for surround, and he does get the surround on the DK here. Nice play here by Reprisal. One more coil and a TP most likely. Ooh, didn't get the militia though. He coiled and got the TP off. So DK did have the TP early on. DK is going to pick up a bit of experience though. Picked off 2 militias and also picked off that footman. So halfway to level 2. Not too bad for Catchy, but as he did have to burn his TP though, so I mean, kind of a fair trade, but not really. Nicely done there by Reprisal. You're kind of basically asking for at least 2 militia to be picked off for the deal of picking up level 2, basically, for the Mountain King and the Bash. It is gonna come in, you know, a little bit handy if DK wants to do some harassing, maybe get some clutch bashing. And it does look like Catchy, Reprisal is going for more peasants, so this does not look like a tech. It does look like Reprisal is going for a expansion once again, and Catchy is gonna have to be careful here. No TP to save that DK and this Mountain King with foots. If he's able to get a surround, there's no way the DK will be able to fight his way out of that surround. DK just can't get too much damage off on those foots. Foots are actually pretty tanky early on gaming. Here come the militiamen coming in for Reprisal, and the police are coming in, and here we go. We got Catchy scouting it with these skeleton warriors. DK was down at that bottom fountain, healing up a little bit, getting ready for this, and ooh, Catchy missed it. Catchy missed the coil by half a second, and Reprisal is looking pretty good at this point. Did pick up a claws on his Mountain King. Nice item there on his Mountain King, and he's not even being bothered by Catchy at this point. Reprisal is just creeping away. Pretty easy here. Maybe he's going to lose 1 peasant max. Footman's taking about half HP. 2 footmen that are half HP. 1 peasant most likely will fall. And here we go. Reprisal knows this and is going to try to get up towers as soon as he can. And let's check out what Catchy's doing. Catchy is actually going more a ghoul, majority ghoul actually. Maybe he thought he was going to do a little bit ghoul harassment, but then he kind of changed it up to fiends, so he is kind of a weird army right now. Has 5 ghouls, or no, 6 ghouls, no, 5. Yeah, 5 goals, and I got confused with the skeletons. So he did pick up Unhoria Aora, though, so he will be able to move a little bit quicker, but I mean, at this point, he's not going to be able to do anything to this expansion. Mountain King almost at level 3, or is level 3. Yeah, he is level 3. Mountain King did sell the TP, though, and picked up a Staff of Teleportation. So now the Mountain King is going to have some fun and try to roam around and try to pick off the units with that level 2 bolt, and has that Boocha speed, so he will be able to chase down units pretty well, and it does have that Bash level 1 as well. So let's check out what Catchy is. Just finished level 2. Most likely going to try to get that Lich out ASAP. Yeah, there's a Lich ASAP, and now we're going to Mount King, and he's going to run in. Most likely going to go for the Fiends first. Maybe this weak ghoul with a bolt. Yep, he chooses the weak ghoul, and the footmen are coming in, just giving the Mount King a little bit more support, and Catchy will have to retreat to the base, giving all this time for Reprisal to get up the expansion. Notice how Reprisal's not even worried about putting up towers anymore, because he knows he can just take Catchy straight up, and pretty smart by him not putting any excess towers that he doesn't need. All he needs is basically one Arcane to handle that. Of course, he may put up a little bit more towers later, but that Mountain King sitting at level 3 is just so devastating to this undead army at this point. And Catchy doing a little bit of dragging the creeps. It's a little green camp, not too big, but will get a little bit closer to level 3. Kind of needs a level 3 to counter the Mountain King's bolts. If the Mountain King bolts a fiend, it's going to do about half damage, or maybe even more, and really needs a level 2 core to counter that. And there's the Lich coming out, still at Halls of the Dead, and he's going for Slaughterhouse, so that most likely means he's going to go just stats fiends, something like that, maybe A-bombs, or maybe even try to push the expansion with a meat wagon or something, try to do something tricky. And now we got the Mountain King just creeping away, trying to pick up level 4 really quick. Got some nice items, got a Ring of Regen, got a mantle, and he's gonna have to sell something. Oh, he's just gonna go to the fountain and heal up. That's nicely done there. He is a bit far away. If Catchy did attack the expansion right now, he would have a good amount of time to do quite a bit of damage to the expansion. Now Catchy's dragging the creeps of the middle Goblin Merge, and just going to try to get a few items. Needs to pick up the level 3 on the DK before he can do anything, actually. There's the level 3. Now he can kind of come out of his base a little bit, or come out of his shell. And another Fiend coming in. Ghoul goes back to his base. And no upgrade to Black Citadel yet. And yeah, he's just going Fiend stats. And got to try to out-micro him. But a Mountain King is just so pesky. Such a pesky hero, especially with Boots of Speed. Sitting at level 3. And he's just going to try to do a little bit of harassing. As you see, Catchy doesn't even mind him. He knows he's going to lose a few ghouls. Lose a few units. There's nothing really too much you can do with that Mountain King with Boots of Speed running around with just level 2 bolts, bolting your weakest units. So now we're gonna get some the tower abuse coming from Reprisal. Reprisal, just gonna put some farm and a Arcane Vault at expansion. Mountain King is waiting on that Arcane Vault to pick up a few items, and there we got the Foots coming in. Foots are gonna go straight for the Acolytes most likely, and that's exactly what Reprisal is gonna do. He's gonna go straight, try to disrupt some of this gold mining for Catchy, and now the Mountain King's gonna come in and try to do a bit of damage. Oh, and he's gonna go maybe for this, yeah, this ensnared fiend, and after it's done, there's a bolt. Bolt does about half damage, yeah, a little bit more, and there's a core to counter it, actually. Nice play there by Catchy. And now the Acolytes are gonna have to back off. Acolytes being made by Catchy here, and there's the Nova on the Foots. Reprisal's not really too worried about losing a few Foots, as long as he can disrupt the gold being mined on Catchy just a little bit to buy him a little bit more time to mass some towers. Let's check his main base. Is he abusing towers? Hell yeah, he's abusing towers. And now, ooh, we're seeing 3 bear coming up and a blacksmith, so we know what that means. That means some rifle, and looks like he's gonna go some mass rifle with Mountain King. Whew, one of the most underrated armies in my opinion. As long as you have good micro, mass rifles is actually kind of decent, as long as you have a strong hero such as the Mountain King. Most likely he's going to try to use Paladin as second hero. As soon as you finish up that tech, that's the standard. They usually go a Paladin, Paladin MK or MK Paladin. So DK has no TP and hasn't had a TP since that once around in the early game. Mountain King gonna go try to scout where Catchy is, and Catchy most likely will try to attack the main base of Reprisal with a meat wagon. He got a meat wagon out. Meat wagon won't be able to kill all these barracks out. All 3 rifles are going to come out with 1 load. There's the 3 rifles. I'm not sure why only 2 came out. Oh, there's the 3rd one up there. So 3 rifles came out, and Ketchy is probably thinking like, what the heck is going on here? 3 rifles, okay. Mountain King's got a TV back with the staff of TP, and actually was inside the base of Reprisal. Actually used 1 bolt, and now he's gonna try to just, I guess, stall before he can get a little bit more rifles out, and Ketchy's going to try to do a little bit of harassing here, and with all that gold Reprisal saved up, he's able to pump out a crap ton of rifles. And let's check out the second hero, Paladin, as I called it, and just trying to heal up this barracks, make sure it doesn't fall. And he's going to pick up long-range rifle, so his rifles will get a little bit longer distance. And once he gets that Paladin on, he is going to attack this full force, maybe with a little bit of militia. And here we go. Paladin is out, and let's rock and roll Reprisal. And he's going to go in here against Ketchy. I'm surprised he's not going in yet. He can definitely take that with the Paladin now. He does have the expansion still going strong. He is staying at 50 food, so he will be able to get as much gold out of the expansion. Notice that's really smart by people, especially human players. You really need to stack up on gold. Mountain King's got to stack up on a scroll. We got another fiend coming in for Ketchy. Let's check out Ketchy, still sitting at Halls of Dead, and so we're not going to see any frost or anything. He's just going to try to get this push, and most likely will fail. Militiamen coming in for Reprisal. Mountain King going to come from the back here. Paladin has to be careful though, only has Holy Light, and doesn't have any potion of invulnerability or anything. And now we got the Mountain King coming in, and Reprisal is ready to take this head on, and doesn't really care about losing a few militia. He's just going to go straight for these fiends, and losing a lot of militia actually. Nice play there by Ketchy, taking down all those militia first. But look at all these rifles. What the heck? He just had 3 like half a second ago, and now he got a crap ton of rifles. Holy crap, that's a nice pump out of rifles right there. And he's got the Paladin healing him up, and Mountain King just trying to focus him down with the bolt. DK just uses coil, won't be able to coil, but he did pass the potion. Nice play there. And now he's going to use the coil on the Lich, and look at all these fiends. They're all going down, and mass rifles, more rifles coming in as I speak, and another fiend will go down. Nice coil there by Ketchy. Actually didn't go down. 1 rifle will go down, but as soon as the rifle goes down, another one is going to replace that in the ranks. And now we have the Paladin sitting back up, almost at level 2. Doesn't really need level 2 though. He's just kind of chilling back, making sure he's gonna try to heal up some of these rifles. And now we got the Mountain King just trying to pick off some of these fiends right here, and he's not really doing too much. But Ketchy calls GG. He noticed he can't handle that rifle army. Pretty nice play there by Reprisal, surprising him. Nice strategy there. I do appreciate the new, different strategy. 3 barracks, freaking mass rifles in half a second. I like that strategy. Not sure about you guys, but if you guys enjoy this commentary, be sure to leave a like, and peace out.